welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into one of the most remarkable events of the 20th century, the fall of the Berlin Wall. This incredible moment not only marked the end of the Cold War but also ushered in a new era of freedom and unity in Europe. Let's start with a bit of background. The Berlin Wall was built in 1961 by East Germany, officially known as the German Democratic Republic (GDR). It was a powerful symbol of the divide between the communist East and the democratic West during the Cold War. The wall spanned 155 kilometers and sliced through Berlin, separating families, friends, and neighbors for nearly 30 years. But the wall was more than just a physical barrier. It represented the oppressive regime of East Germany, which severely restricted the freedom of its citizens, controlled their movements, and silenced dissent. Over the years, many brave East Germans risked their lives trying to escape to the West, seeking the freedoms and opportunities they were denied at home. Fast forward to the 1980s. The Soviet Union, under the leadership of Mikhail Gorbachev, introduced reforms known as glasnost openness and perestroika restructuring. These changes aimed to address economic problems and promote political freedom. The ripple effects were felt across Eastern Europe, where people began demanding more rights and greater freedoms. In East Germany, public discontent reached a boiling point. Mass protests erupted, with citizens calling for democratic reforms and the right to travel freely. Then, on the evening of November 9, 1989, something extraordinary happened. In a moment of confusion and miscommunication, an East German government spokesperson announced that travel restrictions would be lifted immediately. Thrilled and excited, thousands of East Berliners rushed to the border crossings. The overwhelmed guards, unprepared for such a massive surge, eventually opened the gates. As the news spread, Berliners from both sides of the wall gathered in a joyous celebration. They climbed onto the wall, danced, and began chipping away at the barrier that had divided them for so long. This spontaneous act of unity and defiance was broadcast around the world, becoming a powerful symbol of freedom and the triumph of the human spirit. The fall of the Berlin Wall set off a chain reaction that led to the reunification of Germany less than a year later, on October 3, 1990. It also signaled the collapse of communist regimes across Eastern Europe and the eventual dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991. The Cold War, which had dominated global politics for nearly half a century, was finally coming to an end. The impact of the Berlin Wall's fall went far beyond Germany and Eastern Europe. It reshaped the geopolitical landscape and ushered in a new era of international relations and cooperation. The reunification of Germany became a symbol of hope and reconciliation, showing that even the deepest divisions could be overcome. Click to subscribe for more interesting videos.